New Dracotail cards. Now, I want to say, before we evaluate these, I will probably have a harder time evaluating these cards than the ones we've looked at beforehand, because the deck is not out yet in the TCG. However, I have a rough idea of how the deck plays. You know, I know Dracotail is a fusion-based archetype that has like this. They have this fusion spell that's basically like half of a branded fusion, because you have to take one material from hand, one from your deck, and all the Dracotails like replace themselves when you fuse with them, and they have like a cool cycling of the traps going on. So that's my understanding of Dracotail at the moment. Let's just see if these cards are any good. Dracotail Frixel, level 2 light spellcaster effect monster. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card's normal or special summoned, you can target a Dracotail monster in your graveyard, except Dracotail Frixel, special summon it, then return one monster you control to the hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can set a Dracotail spell trap from your deck. I believe this is something that most of them do. Replace themselves when they send to the graveyard by setting a Dracotail spell trap. I don't know if they all set spell traps. Don't they like set traps? Can this one... is this the first one that sets spells and traps, or do they all do that? They all do that? Okay. Then I just misremembered. This is... I think this is a pretty simple card, but it's at the same time very effective, because it just gives the deck one extra effect to cycle through every turn, right? Like you just get one... because all of them are once per turn. You just get one extra fusion material that you can use every turn, so it like makes the deck stronger. There's another new trap card here, so maybe that's relevant as well, if you can have access to more traps this way. It gets you on summon, it gets you 2 fusion materials instantly, right? If you have something in the graveyard already, which I think this deck is very good at, getting stuff into the graveyard early, and you can then just summon this and bring it back to your hand, basically. And then you have 2 fusion materials again. I think this card is good. And then we have Dracotail Sting, normal trap card. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. Target a monster and or a spell trap in your opponent's graveyard, banish them. Then you can place a Dracotail card from your graveyard banishment on the bottom of the deck, except Sting, then draw a card. Ooh, I like this one. I like this one. The thing with Dracotails is, like, because you get all of these trap cards for free, even if they do something small, they're really, really good. And this one is really, really good, because they all recycle each other. They do something like a minor annoying thing. To your opponent, plus they draw a card, which, I mean, I always love that. This seems like a very solid wave of support. From like I said, from my basic understanding of the Dracotail deck. Because from what I understand, it's meant to be played as like a kind of slow and grindy card advantage, grind game focused deck, which I really love the idea of, you know me. Where just having one extra trap that you can cycle through every turn and one extra monster that you can cycle through every turn, both at solid quality, I think that's just exactly what's good for this deck, right? Like this, I don't think this deck needed like something super explosive. Maybe another way to fuse would have been nice. Maybe another like starter would have been nice. But like this seems pretty good for Dracotail. And I'm out of the new pack. Like, even though Yummy and K9 are currently looking out like the most fancy decks out of Justice Hunters, I'm personally still most excited for Dracotail. Like, even though I like Vanquish Soul and that goes well with K9, but like I think Dracotail, like the stuff that I just talking about this deck makes me want to play it. Like, I'm just like, you know, grindy deck that fuses and sets these traps and rotates with them and shuffles them back to get them back. It's a really cool concept. I like it. I want to play this. I want to play this deck, and these cards seem really good in how I imagine this deck, at least before having played it. Like in practice, I think it looks really cool, and these cards look pretty good in it. So I like this. Nice. The only issue with the deck is the mirror. I mean, the mirror for the deck sounded really cool until they made the floodgate fusion, right?